Hello, welcome to John's Author Diary for the weekend in October the 13th, 2019. I managed to finish the first draft of The Hanged Man, so that was good. It's taken me a while. As I'm recording this, I am about 1,500 words away from the end of my second draft. The second draft has been easier to do. I think just getting the story out of my head was hard. I mean, it's still hard now to get through it. It's still slow going, but I'm nearly done, nearly through it, so I'm really pleased with that. My hope is that I'll have a completed draft by next week, and then I can get it proofread, edited, all that good stuff. Then I can move past this book. So I've mentioned before that this is a book called The Hanged Man, and now this is just, what would you call it, synchronicity, something like that, just bad timing. But my dad took his own life in August by hanging himself, so every time I've opened this file, I've pictured him in my head. Every time I've looked at the work, every time I've thought about it, it's just been there. So it's like this lingering reminder of what happened. But I've got through it, and that's good. I think that's testament to practicing stoicism and doing meditation and things like that, because I can imagine in the past that something like that would have completely derailed me. I think I would have not been able to get through it, but it's done. So that's good. So last week, I mentioned that my guide dog Digit got attacked on the way home from bringing my son back from school. So that was last Thursday, and had the fallout from that to deal with. Now, I don't want to speak too soon, but I don't know if the police are actually going to do anything. Not really. They tried to fob me off to the dog warden, and because it is an assistance dog in the UK, it's treated as an assault against a person. So it is a police issue. The police did come round and talk to me about it. Luckily, one of the parents got a half-decent photo of the guy, so that's with them now. Now, I've actually seen the guy whose dog attacked Digit with the dog, still with the dog, 3 times over the past week. My wife saw him as well, so if the police are actually after him, then they'll know exactly when to find him. I've let them know. I've texted the officer who's working on the case a few times when I've seen the guy, and so they should be able to see that there is a pattern. They should be able to know exactly what times he's about on this road, but as far as I can tell, nothing's happened. So that's a little bit disappointing. I'm hoping that that changes. You know, this is a owner who had an out-of-control dog. Digit is still injured. He's been to the vets a couple of times. Poor guy is wandering around the house, keeps bumping into things because he's got one of those plastic cone things around his head, and I could tell he's frustrated. You know, I'll take the cone off for a little bit just to let him have a run around, and I could tell that he's going a bit stir-crazy because, obviously, because of his leg injury, I can't take him out to work. He can't walk very far. You know, it's just a really annoying situation. So as well as the stuff with Digit, I've also found that I've been slipping with my 5 a.m. get-ups. So I've been trying to get up at 5 a.m. and it's dark. It's really dark at 5 a.m. and it's cold and it's really difficult to get out of bed. So what I tried this morning, and it did actually work, was to set up a daylight lamp so that when I woke up I just switched it on. Now I don't want to let these 5 a.m. get up time slip, because I have found that I've been really productive while doing them. Now I'm a little bit concerned that because of the time of year I feel like I'm getting a bit more sluggish, and I'm worried that that is to do with seasonal affective disorder. So I get this most years. It's a bit of a depressive thing that I go down, and I'm trying all I can to avoid it this year. So I've bought me some vitamin B, vitamin D tablets, some St John's wort. I've got the daylight lamp, so I'm hoping that I can just focus on getting these Raven Glass things done and out of the way, so I can then move on to editing Blind Reset and Cleric of the Wasteland. They're on pre-order now, and September 2020 is going to roll round probably quicker than I expect. So I've mentioned before that I have got this idea for my next series, the thing that I want to do, involving the pair of assassins, fantasy stories, that kind of thing, bit of a flagship series. And I've not made a full decision on this yet, but I am actually toying with the idea of submitting this to traditional publishers. Now, I'm an indie author through and through. You know, I'm an entrepreneur. I see this as part of a bigger marketing strategy. Now, I've been getting some really good reviews from people and comparisons to some very well-established authors, including Robin Hobb, actually, who I don't know how to take that because, as I've said before, you know, I'm on the book at the minute, The Assassin's Fate, which is the last book in the Far Seer series, I'm really enjoying it. It's a good book. But I've read some of their other stuff that I don't like. I'm going to assume that they mean the good stuff. That's what I'm going to assume there. And, I have had a lot of positive comments about my writing. So I don't know. It might be that I'm just not writing stuff that is interesting to an agent or anything like that. But I'm going to submit it, I think. I might not. I might just change my mind. I might just think, actually, I don't want to give that freedom away. I really enjoy the freedom of being an indie. And there'll be a lot of things that I will ask for, such as including a thing where people could sign up for my newsletter and the freedom to publish independently in different series or in different genres, that kind of thing. Because I've heard of some publishing contracts which include a very strict no-compete clause. In my view, screw that. If I'm going to be working with you, I'll be an independent contractor. So let's make a good contract. That's going to be my thing. And also thinking about the rights and all that stuff. It's a really complicated thing. And it's probably just going to be something that I think, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to go indie. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it quite seriously, just as a way to build up my author brand and give myself a stronger voice in the community. But as I keep saying, I need to clear the backlog first. That's my priority. Get the Ravenglass done, get Black Death out there, finish Wasteland 4 and Blind Reset, and the non-fiction books. So, until next time, cheerio.